like, what advice do you give people like that's just like jumping off the porch? I said earlier, but like, what's 3 steps? Do I need to save some money before I just decide to be an entrepreneur, or do you just say fuck it and just try to make that money?
Well,
that you make. You know?
I always say it's different strokes for different folks. It's the old school saying. But one thing I didn't do is I didn't have money saved when I got laid off because I never thought I was going to get laid off. So
you ain't have like 10, 15,000. That's what people be saying when you want to be a
no.
You ain't have 15,000 saved in the bank.
I did not, and so that made me grind even harder because I still have to cover rent. I still have to cover all my other bills. You know, But I do recommend people, if you know that's the way you want to go, start saving your money, stack your money. Don't just up and leave because you're making it harder on yourself. And then you have those months sometimes when business will be slow and you won't get that same income flowing. It's not like having a 9 to 5 where every 2 weeks I'm getting this or once a month I'm getting this. So it's gonna go up and down. So definitely I would encourage you to stack your money, have a plan. Just because you're good at something, it does not mean just quit your job and do it.
Just quit your job.
Exactly. So have a plan. Like, where do you see yourself in your company in the next 2 to 3 years? Short-term goals, long-term.
So I do got to ask you, I like when you just said that just because you're good at something, don't quit. But what about the people out here that's quitting their jobs and fucking online?
OnlyFans?
Yeah, because they're making a lot of money, so they must be fucking good.
You know what I say? Different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes. If you feel comfortable doing that.
If that's what you want.
But that's why we saying that ain't got to be the only thing you do because everybody can just fuck and get money. Like, I think I could just, get on this fuck and get some money, but it's
that's why that's why that girl told you that she was she needed somebody from heaven. What she say?
She said, why did God send me?
Not you was a stepping stone.
You was a stepping stone to my next learning lesson.
Oh man, that's so
I'm like, damn, you hurt my feelings, motherfucking shit.
So you said 3 years you've been doing this now. What was the biggest, maybe cake that you've had to do? Was it a wedding cake, a business? Like what was the biggest order you had?
So I think the tallest cake I've ever done was a 6-tier cake. And believe it or not, that was for a 1-year-old's birthday party.
Yeah, people be trying to flex for their babies.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
So, I've done a lot of weddings, but still, I've never done a wedding cake that was 6-tier. I think the tallest wedding cake I've done was 4-tier.
Okay.
But the 6-tier, it's a lot of people, they go hard for their kids.
What's your most requested flavor?
So, I do a strawberry lemonade cake. That one is really good. Yeah. So, but the thing about all my cakes is they're all flavorful. So, when you go to a bakery and get a custom cake, you're either
that
going to
lemon cake bomb. It tastes just like lemons in your mouth.
Oh, thank you.
They do.
So, when you go to the bakery, you normally get yellow, vanilla, chocolate, or marble.
Basic
flavors.
Yeah, basic flavors.
So with me, you can still get a custom cake and it can still be banana pudding flavored, Oreo, strawberry lemonade, strawberry. Like I do it all. So, and one thing I'm starting this year in 2020 is I'm doing ice cream cakes. I get a lot of requests from people that like ice cream cakes. So I'm going to start customizing and doing more ice cream cakes.
I'm excited. My birthday is in February. It's kind of approaching.
So what you is?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius? I like Aquarius.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah,
What's your sign?
Huh?
What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, we love you too. Look, she don't just like us. She loves us.
See, I'm a Pisces, and Pisces, you know what I'm saying, we get along with a lot of people.
Emotional.
Yeah.
I'm very emotional, but I don't give a fuck.
It's okay. I'm still not emotional. I'm the one that I can dish it sometimes, but I can't take it. So
really?
Yeah.
I can dish it, I can take it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a Gemini.
They just rule Aquarians out to be just, I don't know. They pegged us to be just so hard.
But the thing is, Pisces is the most loving sign, though. Y'all can't lie and say that. We love people the most. We love hard.
I think maybe Cancers and I don't know every other sign.
But I don't know. Y'all might be right because Pisces, we just love a lot of people. Like we think we love one person and love like
that's what that girl was talking about.
Yeah, listen.
You gotta love one.
Listen.
That's hard though because you just want to care for everyone.
She might be listening.
Yeah, so you gotta chill out.
She said, "I'm gonna give him a try, but I'm gonna listen to a show today and see what he's gonna be talking about."
And that's what females do. That's what females do. We definitely.
This nigga's gonna be saying about me.
We definitely sit back and observe.
Yeah, I blew it.
She said, "See, girl, he already fucked up."
Cause he loving a lot of people.
I blew it.
It's in his nature, girl. It's in his nature. He said it on air.
It's in my nature to love multiple women.
No.
It is.
I mean, but eventually, you know, I think you'll find that one. You know, that's just when it comes to your life and you're ready to make that happen.
Pisces, we find the good in everybody. So, like,
listen, it's 2022. You can get a throuple.
A throuple?
That's 3 people in a couple.
No. You're not getting over here. We ain't doing that over this one.
Hey, CEO, you're not going for that.
I'm not going for that.
It's new and it's improved. And I've seen a woman with 2 men. I've seen a man that had 2 women. I've seen a lot of different mixes mix up.
That's some West Side stuff. Because out south, we're not doing that. I ain't doing that. That's definitely some
You
West
ain't never
Side.
said that's a West Side. That's a West Side activity.
No, you can find that on North
Hilarious.
Avenue. In the
Where's
city.
they on Pulaski? Somebody.
Yeah, you're not gonna find that in the city.
Hey, CEO, you say you ain't going, Marie, you CEO, you ain't going for that.
I'm not going
You
for
saw
that.
something when you was on your way driving here today.
I was just like,
They was out there.
Yeah, this
But no, it is a big boom of this throuple thing that's going on. Throuple. So it's 3 people in a relationship.
I agree. I need 3 bitches, just me.
Now that's not a throuple.
That's being selfish and greedy.
That's a quadruple.
And you gotta remember she listening.
I need all the love though. I need too much love. Everybody can't give me.
So you gotta listen. I think the perfect girl for you would be a girl that is a bisexual girl.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Because that way she will allow you to have another girlfriend as long as she'll be there playing as well. So I got you 2 girlfriends. The other 2, I don't know how you're gonna work them other 2 in. If you bring in them other 2 on some lesbians, they kicking you out, G.
I said I need 3 girlfriends.
They gonna kick you out. They're not gonna want you. They just gonna be bumped.
But you know, it's
Scrub in the ground.
This generation is just so weird when it comes to dating. I don't understand.
It is. It's very weird when it comes to dating. Like
and courting, you have to court.
A lot of people don't even know what that is.
People don't even. What is courting, Bobby K? Can you explain that to people? Because people don't know what courting is.
Yeah, so courting is when it's like it's like a way that you show affection, and you show
and you trying
interest.
to get them to be into.
So you show interest. So it may be the little things. You may open the door. It may be a hey, how you doing? Good morning text. You know, it's just you courting them.
You gotta do all that shit.
Yeah.
Courting has a lot of boundaries. So whereas nowadays when people date, they're just
it's Netflix and chill.
Exactly, it's no boundaries.
Yeah.
So
it's straight to it.
I like that. It do.
Yeah, it's and that's the difference.
So like when you courting somebody, y'all just not fucking off the bat, basically. Y'all just not.
No. It's the little things. It's like just like how. Say like if y'all were talking, she came in, she said, yeah, and I have this bottle as well. So it's like an enchantment. It's like, and I was thinking about you as well, you know? So, it's the little things. It's showing that you have interest.
See, I am learning today.
And
like,
then it's
y'all helping a black man out.
Also with a man showing, what's the word I'm looking for?
Affection.
It's more than affection, like generosity, just showing like being vulnerable.
Open the fucking door for her.
Yeah.
Move
Nowadays,
the chair back. Like the way that you gave up your comfortable chair and gave her the comfortable chair.
Yeah.
That was good. So you're not all bad.
You're not all bad.
I'm not the devil, basically.
You're not. But you know what though? And I think that's a perfect example because some men intentionally, I don't think they know better.
Right.
You know? And I'm learning that.
True.
I'm learning that. Like you really do have to teach people how to love you, how to date you.
I mean, it's a certain way you walk down the street. It's a certain way you walk down the street with someone.
Show me the way to surrender my heart.
Okay.
There's no love.
But
it is.
And then I think too, being an entrepreneur and trying to date at the same time, it's a lot. And it's so hard.
I always
because you can't you can't babysit no nigga. You need a nigga to be already ready.
And I don't have time to investigate, to speculate.
You have to be with a boss. You have to be with somebody that's also busy and working and doing their thing. So
and not just looking for
actually
bitches.
link up, it means something.
It means something. And I think right now, I'm so young too. So, but it's like my mindset is so, I hate to say it, but it's so older. Like and you know, I'm the youngest out of 8. My parents are older. You know, so all I see is that old school love, and you know, I see the marriage, and you know,
loving them, you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely different. And so for me, I sometimes I find it just to not even date, to not even be bothered because I don't have time for the games. I don't have time for, I think people that have a corporate American job and has a 9-to-5 know what their money is. They can play around. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They can blow money on this and blow money on that because they know
what they're getting that year.
Exactly.
You know
With me, it's like I don't have time.
You gotta hustle to get what you get that year.
Exactly. I'm grinding for every penny, every dime. So I need to see how you come in and knowing how you come. And at the same time, I'm learning how to be less independent. Because
and depend on a nigga sometimes.
Yeah, because I'm so quick to say I got it.
I got it. I do it myself.
I don't need you.
But sometimes you do need to depend on a nigga, like let a nigga know that you need that he needs you.
Well,
it's humbling.
It's humbling. Black women are some strong black women. For so many years, they had to hold down the household, and then the way society was set up, they removed the black male from the house. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They kept them out in the forms of welfare and things of that nature. Whereas, hey, you need the help, but listen, if you got your man, you ain't getting this help. So it really broke up a lot of homes, and it kept the man out. So it made the woman go out and become even stronger.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like women are holding it down. Could you be with a woman that was the main breadwinner in the relationship, and maybe you was the house husband?
Yeah, I be a stay-at-home nigga, smoke weed all day.
Oh,
see. Hell yeah. It's still like you still have things to do.
I'm trying to be a stay-at-home nigga. Who gonna help a nigga out? I'll be a stay-at-home nigga, clean, drive, take care of the kids, smoke my weed.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I realize I'm not the stay-at-home.
I wish I could be a stay-at-home nigga. I wish I could be a stay-at-home nigga.
I love my man to death, but I'm not. I can't stay at home.
Yeah, because you gotta, and then what you have right now, you build that generational wealth.
Yes.
This is something that you, just like Patty Pie started, that cake, your cake could be in a, in the supermarket one
that
day.
shit could be in Walmart selling $1 million a day.
Yeah. So I have a lot, and that's the thing with being so creative and being an entrepreneur, because my mind just goes. So I'm really trying to focus on completing the project. Like my word for this year was completion. Because I will start a lot of stuff, and then I'll go to another thing. Yeah. And then I'll try to go back to it. So I'm not going to start another project or another task.
We're going to put that in our spirits.
Yes, we're going to complete tasks over here. Right. We're going to get it done. But
this is our season.
Yeah, so I believe everyone has a little bit of entrepreneurship in them. It's just
you just gotta find your niche, your niche,
your passion,
your niche. You
and
find
run
it,
with
and run, nigga, run.
So like with the open, like you said, you've been going strong now for 3 years. 5 years from now, like what do you see? Do you see yourself having like a little bakery where you can come in and sit down and eat the sweets? That's really big and popular right now. Like the little dessert
with some coffee.
You know what I'm saying?
So at first I was just like, you know what, the overhead costs, getting a bakery, my business is thriving, and I'm working from home. But now, no, I definitely do want to expand. In 5 years, I definitely see myself having a cafe.
I like that.
Liquor too.
You cannot really go to
liquor license.
Yeah, I do have my liquor license.
I would eat liquor and cake.
I say I want a cafe and not just a bakery, because I would like to have like nights where you can come in and do poetry, spoken word, and showcase your talent, and it'll be good
something
to have.
For the grown
and sexy.
We grew up on that poetry shit. We love poetry and shit.
I used to write.
Do you do a little poetry?
No, I used to get drunk and just scream and shit and snap my fingers when I used to say some cold shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something else in college. He was
yeah, like anytime I
put something else right now in real life. Right here.
What's the name of the poetry shit I used to be in college? That was
culture expression.
Oh shit, I used to love cultural expression. They'd say they little shit. I run, hey, that go. I used to come drunk and just enjoy myself. That's what I just love hearing poetry. Like
I just want to say that I was just supposed to taste my piece of lemon cake and I ate half of it.
Yeah,
I was supposed to bite it one time. No, it's not, because that's supposed to go home with me.
But you got another piece to take home, so you can eat it.
Y'all niggas got all the cake. What's the problem?
So you can just eat up.
Cake.
Yeah.
I'm glad you all enjoyed it.
It's so good. It made me feel good about life.
Really?
Yeah.
I love like sweets. I love food, especially. But
it's good. It made me feel like I'm gonna make it.
Really?
Yeah, it made me feel good, like inside. It reminded me of my grandmother.
Okay. I love the feedback now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, my grandma used to make some good ass stuff too. Mobile, Alabama. I love it.
Alabama?
Yeah.
So
that's
down south.
Yeah. So she used to make that good ass cake, good ass biscuits, all that.
Oh, say
I should have ate before I came. I'm hungry now. See, and that's my problem. I have a bad habit of tasting my own product. Like, I will make
So
cake.
do you see yourself venturing off to like making real other food and just other than
Oh yeah,
desserts?
so do you cook as
I
well?
cook. Oh,
She
yeah.
do cook.
I cook.
She can cook.
I definitely
I felt the passion in that.
Good
Yeah,
ass chicken, macaroni, everything.
Yeah, and I used to do that in college.
Yeah.
We used to, in college I was getting linked, you know.
Yeah.
So I would
She the
cook.
fan of the
I
girl a lot of
would-
times.
My college name was Grandma.
So were you selling plates?
I wasn't. I was
She gave it to her for
I
free.
just gave it to her. I will cook, and I will cook like large portions. And I would cook at the camping house. I would cook. I would
Yeah,
cook.
she would cook.
Oh, that's so
Like,
good.
yeah, niggas food. I just came. I had my drink. I'm cooking. I'm eating my food. You
So,
know?
because I was in a dorm, so if my friends, they stayed off campus, I was an RA, but if they stayed off campus, I would go to their house, I would bring the food, I would cook, I wouldn't charge, just come eat. So that's kind of how
man.
that's
Yeah.
kind of
See,
how I
that's
got.
the type of friends you need in your life.
Yeah, you do. That's why I love her. Oh, for the.
Yeah. And you know what? I just,
And where do you live again?
I'm out south, so y'all gotta come out
When
south.
can we come to meet you and get a plate?
Come out south next time, because
Find out.
this is a nice little drive. But
Yes, it was. We really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy
Yeah, I
schedule
definitely appreciate
to
you
make
coming
your
out.
way this way. You know, we're now near, you know, in the middle of the Oak Park and the west side. So
Yeah.
I like to drive up the Oak Parkway because it makes me feel like I'm going somewhere else.
Like I'm a boss.
yeah, I don't know which way I can. But
Probably Austin.
yeah.
There was
I
people
did.
spinning on the corner like zombies.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention. I'm just like, Lord, please
Crack
just give
kids.
me to where I gotta go, God. Just give me where I gotta go. You know, you get a little nervous when you driving other people.
crack
It
kids.
is.
Crack
It's
kids.
it's all good though. I tell people, you know, when you just from Chicago and all, you can handle anywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then you know not to talk to strangers. It's zero below too, so hopefully people inside.
Yeah, I know
You're
it
not
wasn't that
trying to
crazy,
be
so yeah.
No, you
I think
good.
people were
So,
going so inside.
Like, do you feel like one day you gonna like have like a mentorship group, like when you like mentor like young black women to like come up in your footsteps? I ain't
Yeah,
saying you
because
gotta do
there
it.
are a lot. Like, so were you one of those girls that had an easy bake oven?
No,
Did they have that out when you was a kid?
they had them, but I was one of those that did not have it. For me, it was just my stepdad cooked all the time,
Right.
and it was something
And I
about
don't know if
just
that was popping. Like, I know that when I'm older, so I know when I was around, that was a real popping thing for
yeah.
the
The
girls.
Easy Bake. I
So was that
never.
around too?
I never had one, and if
I
I,
used to
did,
want- I
it
used
probably
to want to
wasn't
just
giving
eat
me
from
what
that
it needed
shit.
to give. So I wasn't playing with it anyway. But I was always. I remember this time I was in 6th grade, and my stepdad used to cook all the time.
Okay.
And I used to just feel like, you know, I was like person like, if you can do it, I can do it. Even if like, you know, 7th grade, you cooking, but you ain't really messing with grease
you ain't
and
doing too
you
much.
ain't on a fire like that, you know. So for me, that's how I was. I remember this time I cooked breakfast. I was so happy. I made eggs, toast, and bacon.
Right.
So simple, but it was so good. Like the cheese,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
a simple
Really
egg,
did.
bacon, and cheese.
Yeah, because
it
some
go-
people can't really make eggs.
Yes.
You know, so
So
no.
it was
Blue
so
Bush
good.
didn't
Breakfast
make
is
eggs.
actually hard to make.
No, the fuck it's not.
Well, because not everybody
it's
knows how
not.
to make a pancake.
Oh,
Pancakes not hard.
Yeah.
Shit, some people shit gummy as hell.
Nigga, you gotta
It gotta be nice and fluffy.
Fluffy.
You know.
So like, so for me, I remember my grandmother. Like we would want like our fries or something, you know. So
A
she
certain
would.
way and shit.
We would be in kindergarten, 1st grade, and she would put grease in there, and she would turn